Joyous rising self and any other infinite being doing the introspective work. This is a nourishing collective message. I'm Kitty J Radiance. Soul essence, infinite creators that created us all. What is the message for this introspective collective willing to do the work? No longer judging, blaming, guilting, and shaming their parents for what they needed to experience to be able to tap into their innate eternal essence, which is past the conditionings of whom and what they've been taught to be. Some of us have self-diagnosed ourselves with neurodivergentness. It already runs in our blood. The thing is, with someone else being upset that you diagnosed yourself, there's no doctor that knows you better than you know you. Don't matter how many years that they've studied to be who they are, you have studied and can study longer to know exactly what's going on with your being. You can remove any form of dis-ease. Soul essence, infinite creators that created us all. What is the message for this introspective collective that knows that kindness gets us further? That talking shit about anybody that you chose to experience with is just you talking shit about yourself. We got some Two of Pentacles energy, which is balancing in one or two or more aspects of our existence. Balance is key for me. Let me make sure. Maintaining balance with one or more area and facets of life. Your magic, your ability to produce in this world. And then we have the Page of Pentacles here. Great news financially, academic, inner child energy. You're doing the work, my love. Make sure your imagination is imagining. Imagine everything that you want to see in your new life past the conditionings, past what you think or have been thought to think that you can have. And it's so funny. We'll be like, ooh, yeah, I want a Mercedes. Do you got Mercedes fixing that Beamer money? Because for me, I'd rather buy a home. And that's just me. Because material things always come and go. But my innateness, it never leaves me. Nobody can take my innateness from me. No bank. No $3,000 payment to fix a tire, a piece of metal. Why would you do that to yourself? We'd be like, ooh, I want this, and we're just consuming more. So while you're honoring these people who have a BMW, they also have a big ass new bill, and it's never paid off. Why would you want a new bill? For me, I'm bill-less. I have no bills. I've made no mistakes. I've successfully succeeded at everything I've set out to do. It helped me experience. Part 2 of this introspective collective message. Soul essence, was there anything else for this introspective collective creating their reality past the taught dogmatic conditionings? Seems like we are fully tapped into material aspects of life, finance, property, innate abundance. What are you? Page 7. Work and patience to be rewarded. Great news financially. Great news financially. Are you using words that are keeping you stuck and stagnant in energy that is not innate to your soul essence? For me, I know I'm a first generation abundance maker. I'm a first new billionaire. First generation new billionaire. New energy never been made before. Don't need to do what other beings did to make it happen, because innately we are all one in infinity. What they needed to do to thrive is not what I needed to do to thrive. And for me, I came here to thrive. Anything else, soul essence? Infinite creators that created us all. Any other messages for this introspective collective? Just keep doing the work. Keep watering your innate eternal essence. We're going to get in touch with the In Balance Clarifying deck. First, create what you want to see in this reality. All of my decks have some form of illustrated original artwork or photography on them, aligned with innate creativity and the abundance and magic that flows through my DNA. Soul essence, what's the message for this introspective collective? Give me the clarity that we need to keep thriving. While I need structure and to get things done, the willpower, clarity, and focus of how to apply this logic correctly, masculine energy, the ability to move With the flow of life, letting go, releasing and letting go of, resistance to inevitable change, accepting surprise, embracing, innate intuition, creating, co creation, play, dance, nurturing, and nurturing my oneness with our infinite mother. This is who I am. A balance of both feminine and masculine energies is key, not just you have a short haircut so you feel like that's your masculine energy. When I say that these gender roles have been placed on us for a reason to make you mask and act a certain type of way, long hair, short hair doesn't make you masculine or feminine. Being able to tap in with your innate eternal essence, shedding the conditionings, not judging, blaming, guilting, and shaming other external infinite beings is how we create balance in our darkness, light, feminine, and masculine energies instead of just being these love and light beings. Because I promise you, if you are a love and light being and you're seeing this, I am a love and light, dark unicorns and rainbows type of being because I'm not just love and light. A balance of my darkest aspects and my lightest aspects create this balance, and key is key for me. And I don't do pieces. Rickety foundations must crumble to incorporate. Part 3, rickety foundations must crumble to incorporate a more stable foundation that I have not yet built before. I accept this challenge. Thank you, self. I honor me for shifting into this victor mindset. It suits me better than playing the victim. If you are looking to date people, marry somebody, and they are not able to let go of codependency, you don't need a man to take care of you. But if you think that, then you are going to continuously not be honoring your masculine facets and aspects that can take care of you. And you're going to always be putting extra pressure on that other being, and they're allowing you to because, well, conditionings to be something more for you that you're not willing to be for yourself. And that's what it comes down to. We had this big trending thing talking about decentering men. Okay, why do you feel you need to decenter the masculine aspects of yourself? Because that's what you're saying. I open my eyes to what I am not seeing. My mind's eye is also active and open, seeing past what I am not able. I can see all I am supposed to. I live in gratitude with this innate knowing. Yes, we do. I am considerate and consider what energies I bring back to those I love. Unconditional. That means void of taught conditionings. Unadulterated. Love is my core frequency. Make sure that just because Joanne pissed you off at work, that you don't be snapping on the phone to your honey when they call. Your children didn't do anything to you. Just because you don't want to be bothered, you chose to procreate, mix, and have those babies. How dare you call them a hooved mammal because you're needing some space to yourself when you didn't have to have the children. I control my thoughts. I know what are projections of distortion. I know what is me and my soul. I have learned how to trust myself. Nothing can stop me. I know who I am. I remember it all. I also remember that I'm psychic. We are all psychic. The government has proved it. And if you choose to not honor those facets and aspects of yourself, you will be thinking that your ass is crazy. I manifest my ability to stay stable, grounded in uncertainty, leaning into the unknown, knowing somehow it will all be worked out for me without the need to know the entire plan. The Big Bang is more magical without thinking we will ever know how it actually started. Magic. Enjoy the magic. Your inner child thanks you for this now and this innate knowing. There's 15 million different stories, and each religious story starts with a flood of the God killing off everything for having free will. That's not a conditioning I want to live in anymore. So I don't. I shed it. And this will make me unaligned with a lot of infinite beings, and that's okay, because I'm aligned with my innate eternal essence, who and what I was born into this space to be. Born and natural at birth, without the mask of Jules, Kitty J, Ashanti Radiance. You need to do this because you're a foster child. You're far four. Because you're a foster child, you're brown, and you have to mask, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to wear your hair a certain way, you need to hold your stomach in a certain way, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do, and all I needed to do was nourish myself, breathe, and create the imaginative reality that I wanted to live. Self-motivation is looking in and pulling out the reasons why I want to accomplish things and getting it done. Discipline's key. Nobody can hold your hand through what you want to do. If you're not willing to take the steps, nobody can take the steps for you. Not your spouse, etc. Instead of looking for someone to give you what you need to be willing to give it to yourself. Internally manifests external. If you're not willing to give you what you need in each moment, how do you expect another infinite being to put themselves aside when you're not willing to put you first to give you what you need? Anyway, thank you for existing, infinite beings.